What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about the game Donkey Kong Land 3, which was released on the Nintendo Game Boy and later ported to the Game Boy Color by Nintendo and Rare. And this is pretty much the third and final Donkey Kong Land game on the original Game Boy and everything. And it's also the counterpart to the game Donkey Kong Country 3 for the Super Nintendo. And the plot of the game is that Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong went to participate in the contest to search for this place called the Lost World. You know what I'm saying? They ended up leaving Dixie Kong behind, not asking her to join them. And she ended up getting mad because of it. So to pretty much trying to remedy that, she trying to prove to herself that she's able to find the Lost World, you know what I'm saying? So she brought her cousin, Kitty Kong, with her, you know what I'm saying? Not only that, she has to deal with the fact that the Kremlin crew, who was being led by Kay Krulstein, are looking for the Lost World too, you know what I'm saying, alongside Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong and stuff like that. Now, Donkey Kong Land 3 has 6 areas that's divided up into 9 sections, you know what I'm saying, which of course are stages, you know what I'm saying. So that's pretty much 54 stages overall, pretty much making that a pretty long game, you know what I'm saying. And the worlds are Cape Cod, Puyallup, Primate Plains, Black Forest Plateau, Great 8 Lakes, Tin Can Valley, and the Lost World, you know what I'm saying. As far as gameplay and the level design, Donkey Kong Country is pretty similar to the previous 2 Donkey Kong Land games and the Donkey Kong Country trilogy on the Super Nintendo, you know what I'm saying. Now, the one thing that I did notice about this game is that it's pretty similar to the first 2 Donkey Kong Land games due to the fact that both protagonists are not seen at the same time like the Super Nintendo versions, you know what I'm saying. But if you want to like choose one, then you have to press select and they'll pretty much show up automatically, you know what I'm saying. And everything else in Donkey Kong Land 3 is what you would expect within the Donkey Kong Country series, like collect the bananas, spelling out the word Kong to get an extra life and stuff like that, and the bonus stages, you know what I'm saying. Now, the members of the Kremlin crew pretty much make a return, like Sneak the Rat, Recoil the Jumping Alligator, and Buzz the Bee, you know what I'm saying. Now, there's pretty much 5 bosses in each of the worlds, you know what I'm saying, even though it consists of 6. There's like Chaos and King K. Crew in the last 2 worlds, you know what I'm saying, linking all that, you know. And pretty much some of the animal friends that's known from the Donkey Kong Country trilogy pretty much make a return to, like Ellie the Elephant, Unguard the Swordfish, Squat the Parrot, and Squitter the spider and stuff like that. And all 4 animal friends appear in 2 stages each, you know what I'm saying. And they're like, which consists of 8 of the 54 stages, you know what I'm saying. So it's kind of like their appearance is really like small time compared to the number of stages that you encounter. And of course, one thing that this game is known for is pretty much the difficulty, you know what I'm saying. I would say compared to the Donkey Kong Country trilogy on Super Nintendo, it's pretty much kind of toned down, you know what I'm saying. But the difficulty remains the same, you know what I'm saying. Now the design and the graphics of Donkey Kong Land 3 are pretty good. But if you want some good color palettes, you're going to need the Super Game Boy for that, you know what I'm saying. Now the controls and gameplay are pretty good, you know what I'm saying. Even though there's not a lot of changes that went on when you compare it to the first 2 Donkey Kong Land games, along with the Donkey Kong Country trilogies on the Super Nintendo, you know what I'm saying. Now the controls, of Donkey Kong Land, the soundtrack rather, is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? And it's pretty consistent with the rest of the games within the Donkey Kong Country franchise and stuff like that. And Donkey Kong Land 3 is a pretty good game, you know what I'm saying? And one of the best Game Boy titles that I've played, you know what I'm saying? And I would pretty much recommend this game to anybody who is a fan of the Donkey Kong Country franchise, anybody who is a fan of the platforming genre and retro games and stuff like that. I would say, as far as the score, I was pretty much like give it an 8. You know what I'm saying, man? Because the big time flaws are pretty much the lack of a color palette. If you're not using the Game Boy Color, then there's not a lot of changes with the gameplay and stuff like that. But it's not a big time gripe. You know what I'm saying? It's relatively minor, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, sound off about Donkey Kong Country 3. You know what I'm saying? If you think it's the best game in the Donkey Kong Land trilogy, would you like recommend it to somebody else? You know what I'm saying? Anything related to that, you know. If you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 signing off.